What's up, guys? How are you all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace Thuo and I'm back again with a very interesting video. Have missed you. I'm taking my juice, no soda, as I share with you very interesting topic, which I thought this one will suit best with you guys. So as I talk, as I give out my suggestions, I want you guys to be putting, to be presenting your comments on the comment section so that you can be sharing ideas. I want to hear your opinion as much as you hear mine. Tell me whatever you're opposing from whatever I'm saying, things that you agree with on the comment section. Welcome back, guys. I have missed you. For those who are new here, my name is Grace Thuo. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to like my videos. Let's go right into the video. Whew. But then I'm going to create an intro because after this now kulikuwa kunafaa kuwa na ka intro, no? Nitatengeneza. So today I have a very interesting topic. The other day, just like 4 days from today, like 4 days ago, I happened to be with my friends. There was something that we were talking about. We were talking about what we fear most. That question was risen up, and many people had their own fears, including mine, which I gave out, and have been thinking about it for the past 3 days. Is that really my fear? Whatever I gave out as my answer, I have been really questioning whether that one is my fear. Guys, before we head on, I want you guys to go in the comment section and tell me, what are your fears? What do you fear most? For me, this was my answer. I gave them my answer as poverty. But after 3 days of sitting down, analyzing myself, I came to a conclusion: it is not poverty. As a matter of fact, let me go back to 3 days ago, how I was, because I'm literally a different person from how I was 3 days ago. If I was asked why do you fear poverty? It is what comes out with poverty. What poverty creates. What poverty comes with. Unaget, sijui kama unaget. Inakujanga na a lot of sadness, vulnerability, weakness. I feel like there are so many things that comes up with poverty. That is why I answered my answer as poverty then. And I'm literally so afraid of whatever comes up, whatever poverty carries. And I wouldn't want to find myself in a certain position. Have seen people, I know you guys have seen people, and what poverty causes you to do. As much as there are consequences of being rich, and there are things that if you become wealthy or rich, ama venye mta interpret, kuna vitu zenye definitely lazima, there are consequences. And also there are consequences of being poor. There are always consequences. And for me, I'm afraid of the consequences that comes with poverty. So 3 days later, am I really afraid of poverty? I don't think I am really afraid of poverty as I was 3 days ago. That is the most interesting thing. I analyzed myself and I came to conclusion that it's not really poverty that I'm afraid of. And then I thought, for the past 3 days I've been thinking of each and every person's um, answer, kila mtu venye alijibu hiyo swali, and I started becoming angry in the house, like peke yangu ninakuwa na nitangaje na hatred, not towards my friends, no, but towards the reason why we are all afraid of ama whatever. The question was, what are you most afraid of? So we are all afraid of whatever we gave out as our answers, because all of us gave out different things. And right now my answer is, I fear. Actually, I hate fear. I hate fear because what makes you poor is fear. We all have the potential. We all, in one way or another, we all have the capability. Whatever limits us is the fear. I just narrowed down all everything that we discussed, and kila kitu ina add up to fear. Like, I fear. I fear what fear can do. I fear what fear is making me do. I fear whatever comes with fear. You know, fear comes with poverty. Fear comes with inconsistency. Fear comes with procrastination. Fear comes with a lot of things, like you're not able to do anything. You're not even able to live a life that you want to live because you are afraid. You're not even able to reach the levels that you want because you are afraid. And that is what I'm here to talk about, because I have thought about it deeply, and let me tell you, oh god, this is a very emotional video for me. It is so touching and it is so deep, and I feel like and I want you to share on the comment section. I want you to tell me on the comment section, do you agree, ama you have a different opinion? Because every person has a different opinion. Probably we can educate each other more and more. And don't forget to subscribe as you comment. So I was thinking about fear and what comes with fear and what fear makes us be and where fear comes from. So that day with my friends, we were talking about backgrounds. Nobody was born with fear. Nobody, absolutely nobody was born. Everybody was born like with the environment, our backgrounds, our parents, our siblings. We all developed the fear. Maybe every now and then, as we grew up, we developed some fear according to the experiences that you face, the things that you face, your experiences. That is what creates fear, and your environment also. So what if I was just born and I was led to be? I just felt so emotional, because what if I was just born and I was just let to be? They let me be me. They let grace to be grace, not to instill fear, because instill fear in me, because whatever right now I have is not something that I just was born with. It's not something that that is how I have been. That is grace. No, that is not grace. The fears that grace has have been, even outside, even when I'm away with from my parents, I still have fear that are, hey, this topic me deep. I don't know the language to use. I don't know the words to use, so that we can understand each other. For me, I feel like fear is so deep. And okay, where was I? Let me not bring. Unajua kuna mtu aliniambia I have ADHD. Kuna disorder ya kupeana story inside a story, and right now I'm fighting it. Okay, it's not a bad thing giving a story inside a story, but for today I'm trying so much to be consistent with one story, so that niwaambie story fully, nisiache vitu katikati. So as I was telling you, think about a life whereby we are not afraid. Fear is the cause of everything. I feel everything negative is is just from fear. Love, finances, emotional fears, everything, everything. And it is so emotional thinking about it. The thought of like the reason why I can't love fully is because I'm afraid. I'm afraid to love a person fully because I'm afraid of what they can do to me. Mnaitanga character development. I'm afraid of the consequences. I would just imagine a life without fear. I love fully. I just live fully. Because fear is whatever is making us not live fully. You're living a half-lived life. I imagine nikiishi maisha halfway lived. Oh no. Oh, I wouldn't want to think about it. We should be living fully, no half loves, no half lived lives. If you are in love, if you're in a relationship, if you have friends, if you have family members, go all out without thinking whatever they are reciprocating. Go out not thinking the consequences. Go out thinking, go out for them, love them fully, love them for who they are. Because right now, when we get into, look at yourself when you get into a relationship. You don't want to love the person for who they are. You want to love them for what they are presenting. Oh gosh, for whatever they are presenting that is making you feel safe. I feel like if we are not afraid, we would just love. Let people be. Let people present themselves the way they are. Because the reason why people pretend, the reason why I might be a certain way is because I know you would like that side of. I'm afraid that you wouldn't like the side of this side of me that is fully grace. You wouldn't love the version of me. So I am going to present a certain version so that I can fit into your life. I'm afraid of facing the consequences if you come to know me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. And imagine that's work you're doing. Do you love it? Are you there because you fear if you move out? That is where poverty comes in. I feel like the moment the reason why I hate poverty so much is because of the consequences that comes with fear. So I rather be somewhere because I'm afraid of whatever. I'm afraid if I don't have money later. Because trust you me, poverty is not about finances. It's not about. It's general, like poverty. Financially you're poor, emotionally you're poor, whatever. Hizo vitu zote, mentally you're poor, there's nothing that you can offer. So I'm afraid of what if nitoke hii job and I have nothing to offer, ama the consequences that comes with it. So I rather fit in here so that I can get whatever I'm getting, knowing very well that this is not what I would want. Sijui kama mnaniget. Knowing very well that this is not the place that I should be, but I rather stay here to be as the version that people think, whatever the society imetuwekea tunafaa kukua. I rather be in this marriage, whether I'm half loved, whether I'm literally not loved, because I'm afraid that there wouldn't be better for me. Who told you there's no better? I rather be in this marriage where I'm being abused than be outside, because I'm afraid you don't know. Actually, we are the fear of the unknown. You don't know how life will be out there, but because of maybe the environment, your friends, how they have been, the people who are out there, how they are living, you just decide this is how they're living. So if I come out of this place, then that is the same kind of life that I will be getting myself into. Most of the times it's not about us loving whatever we do or being in a place that we love so much. We are controlled by the fear which we have instilled ourselves. And trust you me, I told you the other day, the mind is our biggest enemy, because the mind loves the familiar. I rather be here where I'm being abused. I know my husband will come in and beat me. I know my wife will come here and not be a peaceful wife as she's supposed to be, but I'd rather be here because there's nothing better outside. Who told you? I'd rather be poor, I'd rather be, we are very much, we tuko kwa cocoon. Let me use that word. Tuko kwa cocoon. I'm afraid of seeing the sun. I'd rather be here in the dark because I have never been in the sun, so I don't know what is iko huko nje. So I rather not know. Let me stay here where I know. And that is what affects us. You have a lot of potential, because when I was talking to my friends, hakuna mtu ajui ako na a lot of potential. Hakuna mtu anajua what they are capable of doing, but they have something. Kila mtu tulikuwa na shida yetu, kila mtu alikuwa na shida yake. Every person knows the potential they have. If hiyo kitu ni hivyo, but they're afraid. It's not about us being a certain way. It's about us having fear, the fear of unknown. We are raised, nimelelewa in this cocoon, nimelelewa in this cocoon. So I'm afraid if I try to move out of it, how will life be? How will I face it? I'm used to this. This is what I'm familiar with. So outside here, I'm not familiar with this place. So I'd rather be here where I'm familiar with. Oh my God. And I sat down and I hated fear so much, because my life, I hated fear so much to an extent let me take some soda. I wished for that life whereby we are all out as we are. Like, let me not, nimeweka grace hapa chini and I'm living other people's lives. You get my point? I wished for a life whereby I'm Grace Thuo. And if you're, probably your name is, let me use my sister's name. If your name is Josephine, you're Josephine for Josephine. You're Monica for Monica. You're George for Yani, it is not like you're George and you are living Haron's life. I'm Grace and I'm living Emily's life. Hey, like this is really me, because I feel like we would avoid a lot of things. We wouldn't have anything to do with pretense. We wouldn't have anything like, huyu mtu alinicheza akapresent himself like this, and then later I came to know this is who he really is, who she really is. I wish for a life whereby we are who we are, and we are family, and we are so firm about it, and we don't care, and we just live as Grace. Don't live for a certain person that you have here. Live the way you want to live, and not what the society requires you to do. Yes, I agree that the society has literally made at least us to live in a decent way, and the society has literally made us at least have a decent life. But I feel like there's a lot we are limiting ourselves out of fear of the unknown. Kai, aki tukijua venye tuko na potential. By the way, do you usually sit down with a person, anaona wewe huoni potential yako, because now you have fear, but unaona potential ya umsi, unasema manzi, umsi ataenda far, and you have all the, unaweza mstructure ya hivi, namwambia ukikachora hivi, ukienda hivi na hivi na hivi, msi unatoboa. But for them, it's not like they don't know. They know, but they are afraid, because they are literally afraid of failing. That is something new that you're introducing to them. Whatever they think that maybe inaweza wapeleka to that place is literally unfamiliar with them, and they rather live the life that they know rather than the life that they are unfamiliar with. Oh my God. And I just wish tumeweza fika place everybody is living fully. We are loving fully. We are living fully. We are there for each other fully. We are not calling each other friends, and we ain't friends. We ain't being in marriages that we don't want to be. We ain't living for other people. You're just living for you and whatever is making you happy. Be you. Like, If you're in a marriage, let us know that it is because you wanted it, and it is not because of the consequences or because of that person that is why you're there. No, ama whatever. No, be there for because you want to be in that relationship because you want to. This is where it comes in. Why do we have a lot of divorces? Why do we have a lot of people taking advantage of each other? Why do we have people taking people in for granted? Why are we having people taking advantage of other people? It's because they're not there because they're not there because of them. They're there for intentions. Okay, for their intentions, yes, I agree. But I just think I am imagining a life whereby we are able to say, no, that is not what I want. That is not the kind of vibe that I want to have for the rest of my life. This is not the kind of guy. This is not the kind of wife. This is not the kind of friend. This is not the kind of a relative, or your energy is not giving the person that I can associate with. This is not the kind of environment that I should be in. And yes, I like your vibe. This is what I want to surround myself with. This is the kind of people that I want to surround myself with. And this is my circle, and I choose this. Let us not be tunaambiwa mtaka yote ukosa yote. You're just 50-50. You want to be here, you want to be here. Utanguka mse. Utanguka mse. If you're here, you're here, and live that life fully. Because when you were at work, but you rather not be there, but because of a certain thing, I rather be here. So definitely you're not going to give your all in that. You're not going to give your all in that relationship. You're not going to give your all in that marriage. Let me tell you, things that people complain about in terms of relationship, in terms of marriages, in terms of work, in terms of the kind of like friendships, in everything, is not the kind of things that you hawezi fanya. Trust you me, ni vitu zenye unaweza fanya. But because you're not there fully, I rather not do, because I'm not there like 100%. That is not my destination 100. So why are you there in the first place? The fear, I'm telling you, it's all about the fear. We are so afraid. And the experiences that we have had. You have been in a relationship whereby you have been heartbroken and you're afraid of giving out your all. So you rather limit your love for this person. You rather limit who you are. Maybe you are a giver, so you rather limit who you are because of a certain experience or a previous experience that you have ever faced. Tunaweza agree sisi wote tuko na traumas, first of all, because everything, kila kitu ina surround na traumas and try kuwa nazo. Rejection, there's so many people who are afraid of rejection. Uko rejected right, left, center, like kila mahali. And whenever you are somewhere, it's not that you can't give it your all. You're limiting to give it your all because you fear probably those people are not going to like it because you're used to rejection. Hey, God, this topic is a whole wide, and I feel like I should invite a person, we talk about it, they have their opinions, I bring out my opinions, I give out my opinion, they give out their opinions, you guys, you give out your opinion so that you can come and agree to a certain, agree to disagree. Because I feel like Mimi, what I'm going to practice right now from today henceforth is to be there fully. If I'm somewhere, just know I'm there fully. If I'm in a relationship, just know I'm there. I'm in that relationship fully and I'm doing everything to my level best. Kila kitu, akili, moyo, mwili. If I'm in a certain job, niko hapo akili, mwili na roho. If I'm in a certain environment, I'm not here because of the things, maybe the consequence, maybe because of, I'm there because I really literally want to be there. This is my kind of environment. This is the kind of life that I want to live. And let me tell you, people are going to kusema kwa comment section, oh, your money ndio inakulimit. No. There's some things that maybe you unaweza accommodate. Si lazima zikuwe ati zina add up to do. You guys, tuache kublame pesa kila kitu. Some things you just do them because you want to do them, and you have the capability of saying no or yes to any. So it is up to us. Let us not, oh guy, aki hiyo fear wewe nikikushika wewe, because I feel like mimi kwanza I have a lot of potential, but the fear that is in me is what is killing everything. And I have a lot of potential capabilities, but the fear of the unknown is whatever is killing us, and killing us a slow death. Imagine dying without living this life fully, dying without experiencing everything fully. Yeah. By the way, another fear, ever imagine me, the way that I have said I'm going to be there for people fully, love people fully, be at work, do the work fully, be there fully. If it is a no, if I'm going to give you advices fully, sile kidogo kidogo acha tuone venye ata nini. Hapana, ni fully being there. If you hate me, you love me, it's okay. I feel like we would be in a very, very nice world. In a very, very nice and happy, joyful world, because you're not there for you're there fully because you want to be there. So there is no room for sadness, attention yako na regrets. If betrayal comes when you're doing something from your heart, you won't be like, you will just like be nimefanya kazi yangu. Have you ever seen those people who usually say I have literally done my part? Hawananga any regrets, and they feel the joys. There's a certain joy that inakujanga na feeling like I did my best, hata kama haiku head up to a certain limit, but I was there fully, mind, soul and body. So guys, I just wanted to discuss about that. The next time I'm raising this topic, I think I will be having a person. I will need to invite a person, because I feel like this is a very broad topic and it needs several people for the discussion. Kila mtu ana opinion yake. Hey, imagine sasa kile ilikuwa inaniumiza sana nikifikiria hii story ya fear. It's how tuko the kind of life watu wanaishi. It's not because of they would want us. And then ebu angalia the other people, because definitely as much as we have people who are afraid, we still have people who are just out there. Ebu angalia those people who are out, they're not afraid, the levels that they are. Ukiacha uoga ni hivyo, kila kitu ina move. Hakuna kitu inakushtuanga. Failure doesn't scare you. Poverty doesn't even have a place in your life, because you're not even afraid of it. You're not even thinking. Actually, whatever you're afraid of, you have ever thought about it. So as I was telling you, you can never be afraid of a certain thing that you have ever thought about. So can we wrap them off kwa akili zetu, the poverty, the fear of the unknown, tuzitoe, tuache kuziona ndio tuweze kufocus. Anyway, I'm not going to go further this topic, and this is a whole issue, this is a whole topic, and we're going to discuss it later, maybe with a group of people. Yeah. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share. Don't forget also to open your notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first people to be notified. Bye.